Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to DigiCode Productions. Right, sooner or later this one had to raise its head. In a word, Facebook data harvesting and such like. I'm not sure if any of you managed to catch Mark Zuckerberg testifying in front of the relevant Senate committees yesterday. I have to say, I found his performance, how would you put it, a little bit robotic, considering what has happened, and considering the seriousness of what has happened. I found his responses a little bit unimpassioned, and I have to say, considering what we have here, which is a 87 million file data breach, and it was done with Facebook's complicity, and indeed at the hearings Zuckerberg also said there are other companies that they are involved with who are doing very similar things, and they will need to look at them. It's a bit like saying, well, yes, now that the horse has left the barn and it ran away 2 years ago, I'll now go and have a search for it. And don't worry, we'll get it back. Everything will be okay. So I'm a bit sort of taken aback with the nonchalance of the whole thing. This is a major data breach for Facebook. I mean, they may as well have been hacked. It's quite clear that any information, no matter how personal, you put up on Facebook is going to be sold. It's as simple as that. And it's either going to be sold with or without Facebook's knowledge. So it's a little bit serious. I'd like to see Facebook reinstalling the public's faith, because I rather like Facebook. I'm a huge fan of Facebook. I think Facebook is fabulous. I just wouldn't put anything up there that I didn't want in the public domain. Which kind of, well, how do you put it? It kind of puts a stop to major exchange of information. So we need to be careful. I think Facebook need to work a bit harder on this one. This isn't something they can just walk away from and promise to investigate. This is something where they need to take real action. And in terms of regulation, I think it's very difficult to regulate something like Facebook. Zuckerberg's probably correct. They need to be very careful what regulations they put in place. But, for instance, one of his statements, so we need to understand whether there was something bad going on at Cambridge University overall that will require a stronger reaction from us. Mr. Zuckerberg, something very bad has already happened. The whole world knows about it. And if you don't think something very bad has happened, or if you require clarification on this matter, please do get in touch with DigiCode Productions and we'll explain it to you what has happened. Thank you very much.